Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Our Darker Purpose. Special episode, given now all the things that are revealed at the bottom or on your screen at this moment and at the bottom of mine. As you can see, we have gained a few new things. Hard mode being one of them. This means that I have beaten the game once on the normal mode. For those of you having trouble with his natural defenses, I have a couple things of advice. One is the most important advice is mud. With Mud's roll and dodge, you are able to basically stay anywhere away from him and beat the living crap out of him. Two, the potato battery. This wonderful little item, while you're rolling away, will keep his attacks so slow that they will barely burst your bubble if you keep rolling and firing. And also, try to have a good range. Since you won't be able to stop that much and have shyness work, you might be going for some time. But if you get a good range, like say plus about 30%, that's the spectacles and the telescope, pretty much, or happen to get the pinwheel and get some extra move speed in you, that'll work too. Now, we are about to enter hard mode. It costs 3 periods, which already makes it harder than it needs to be for the mode. We're going to take off vistas, take off criticism, and take off shyness. I want to keep gulping, I want to keep mercantilism, line cutting, and mud. Therefore, we have entered hard mode. Enemies will have new things to show us. Speaking of new things to show you, this also very much helped. Size Reflexive Dismay. This helped because every time he was chasing me, he was hurting himself. The Doctor's Note is a magnificent item. And Goneril's Mallet I finally used. Also, including the sad chalking of chalk. Sad chalking of chalk is sad. Anyway, enough. Away with you, cursor. We have bigger things to move on to, such as the hard mode and what it may bring. On a side note, I already did this once. It messed up. Sorry. So there are things I already know. Like these guys, who haven't changed at all. Maybe. Do they seem a little faster? Some of the enemies have just gotten the, hey, we're faster thing. I will take the item drop lottery. Ooh. Sudsy's Ice Tray and Raise General Anxiety. We don't need either of those. Now let's see what the Jills do. They seem to throw their jacks out a little faster. As for the cans, I swear that they attack faster. Oh yeah, that's right, no shyness. How silly of me. Come on. Come on, Jill. There we go. The champion desk. Spider desks, also nothing new. Oh, for those of you wondering where I got to the last time I did hard mode, Woundwort Fortress! It beat me very badly. There's the Hornbeast steak. I will gladly take that. Without my vistas, I shall be missing out on the extra experience. However, I'll be making up for it by getting through areas faster and getting farther in hard mode. 5, 4, miss me, 3, 2, 1. Pop. Please be an experience item. Please be an experience. Ah, the turtle. Woe is to me for it to be the turtle. Cordy stats remain the same in hard mode from normal mode. Just in case anyone was thinking that maybe they'd make her weaker or make her have less move speed or even less light radius. Nope, all the same. Alright, here we go. On to the boss. Who will it be? With some harmless markings, I can tell you all the new things about her already. I already saw them. It is the obsolete operator. I don't know his new things. Oh, he also summons woundwarts now. And capulets. In fact, he can summon from all types of floors, can't he? Because he's an elevator. That's just special. Well, that woundwart's gone at least. Now for the Shadow Dropper. Why do we know their names are Shadow Droppers? Guess what? Steam cards came out. And he's one of them. First, let's get rid of this Joe. I never thought the Broogs would be so annoying, but I guess I've never fought the Broogs with Capulets. Oh, trash can's lost its lid. Oh, things also seem to have more hit points. Here comes the next wave. Bunch of Jills. And one guy. Their radius seems increased. I mean, look at that thing. Right? Oh, also, does the obsolete operator's attacks seem closer together when he's in his spiky new form? Or maybe an extra couple of them? I can't tell too well. Anyway, if we get rid of the operator, the Broogs will all leave as well. So let's wait for him to stop and take him out. Goodbye, operator. And there we have it, a D for taking 38 damage only. I would have given myself a C, but that's just me. I don't want leaderless, so we will go to the Gluttonous, even though it will cost me a trip to the Merchant Square. What do the slimes do? Nothing. They jump a little better. They jump almost as good as those R-carrying friends frogs. Oh, special note for R-carrying friends. What in the world was this? Why? What happened? Oh my goodness. Why are the gifted here? Why? Just explain to me, for a moment, what is with this room? It doesn't seem even like a room of a cafeteria, were it not for these hundreds and dozens of sacks of potatoes. Once again, I hate the confusion. I guess hard mode will put the fear of confusion back in you. Now, tell me why gramophone boys were here. If you do not, I shall be forced to hurt you. And look, that was even a terrace. So it seemed, as these walls have changed completely different. The dusters. Still fire 2 clouds, apparently. Maybe 3. My goodness. Anyway, let's hope let's not run into another room like that. Shall we? And if we do, can we make it be one with maybe our carrion friends? I'd rather fight them than the gifted. As you can see, the red dusters have been giving back their second shot. And you know what? They really haven't been. My thoughts are that they're supposed to fire 3. How do I think about this? Well, because sometimes I swear I can see a second cloud. Like, see how that cloud's bigger? Look at that. There's 3 of them. Told you there was 3. Because there's a second cloud under that second shot. Hello, Duster. Goodbye, Duster. Once we get rid of him, everything will become so much simpler. Now you might ask, why are you not just getting rid of the other guy first? Well, because I don't really want to deal with the 2 of them at the same time. And because I can't do it that way. The potato batteries seem to only have a low range of AoE on top now. I mean, look. Look at that. Look, the top is half the distance, at least, if not less, than all the other distances. These Pharaoh Broogs, as they are called. Of course, those ones I believe Pharaoh is what they're called when they are by themselves. Since those have the collars on them, we'll call them domesticated Broogs. Woe be to them. Sudsy's ice tray. Once again, I'm struck with the thought that everything that I could buy on the last floor, I somehow end up getting on this floor. Now, Sudsy's ice tray is a double-edged sword, especially in certain rooms and on hard mode. The rooms I'm talking about are these rooms, because Sudsy's ice tray may accidentally do that. I attacked the vending machine. I have found the contraband candle. Light radius up. You want to know by how much? 50% of what your light radius is for the floor. This means on a floor like this one with 80, it would be 120 or 90. We'll buy it just to show you. 120. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now let's go in here and fight whatever's here. The Cauldron of Yesterdays. What does he do? You tell me. I didn't fight him last time. I'll tell you something about the bosses I fought. I fought Sudsy. He does everything in 2s now except his wave of ice. It's just still 1. 1 wave of ice, yet 2 bouncing things. The Cauldron seems to have extra, shall we say, leftovers? Yes, that's something we can call them. Ant's knives seem a little bigger, but maybe that's just because it's the big size still. It is still a supersized Cauldron of Yesterdays. I believe I hit that man. Okay. A third helping, eh? Now that's a little much, don't you think, people? And their knives are still pretty goddamn big. So let's get rid of one of these helpings. We should clear our plate usually before we go for a second helping, but I feel that I won't be reprimanded as deeply right now if I finish off my extra helpings first. Huh? Huh? Which one do we think he's him? I think it's this one. I'm wrong, so I'll just beat on this one though because it's the Cauldron of Yesterdays. And I can deal with 1 extra group of knives flying at me. 2 extra groups of knives? Not so much. I must remember to shut off my browser the next time I do this, by the way. causes much too much slowdown. I think you're this one. There we go. And now it's a simple beat up on the cauldron of yesteryears. Oh, I thought you'd come up the top. You should explode in the leftovers very soon. There we go. He seems to explode into more leftovers. Also, did you see the handle was blocking my shots, but not the cauldron? How insane is that? Alright. Once he's done, he'll be done. Alright. The other boss that I had fought on hard mode before losing myself horribly was the Frozen Few. I will tell you more as we move forward. Go to Brug's cafeteria, the Zhang dining halls. Shoot! Done in by Sudsies. The bubble blowers blow faster and further. Look at those bubbles. They're really putting their lungs into it. What do you guys think, huh? For all that is, oh my god, another gifted room. This one, not even worried about trying to be just a gifted room. We've thrown a champion gifted in here. Oh, those are like chalk clouds, but made of notes of music. Alright. Here's my hope. As a champion gifted, please use their drop rate. By that, I mean that I believe that depending on the monster that you've beaten, it has a drop pool of things that it could have. And now why, oh why am I rolling so bad? Why, oh why? Fuck you all. Fuck you and you and you and you and sometimes you. Computer sounds like it's trying to die by processing all these notes. Along with my browser. Fuck you. Oh, come on, I was sure to dodge that. Count yourself lucky, you gifted fuck. I don't see why these rooms are here. What are they for? Only to make it harder? Alright. But hard never said that it would change the room layout. It said everything got worse. Enemies and bosses would learn new tricks. Never said the layout would learn new tricks. I'm going in here. Screw you. It was an apple. Oh my goodness. You can handle this. I know you can, you piece of shit. The mazes have changed. That's nice. New mazes are always good. Ah, a sock snake. Not very light right now. And an apple. What the? You should have bounced the other way. I swear that you were going to go that way. Trajectories! I'm just very flustered at that room right now. Oh, come on. I swear I hit that last bubble before it got to me. I know the bubbles follow. And they seem to be following even better from the red guy now. He used to have homing bubbles. Now he's got fast homing bubbles, I guess. I wish all the bubbles were a uniform size as well. It is very difficult to hit the very small ones. Perhaps I should not have forsaken shyness. Crudely drawn chalk. There we go. Or sad chalking of chalk. Either way, it's something. Something of chalk. Something made of chalk that is sad. Pick any adjective of description that Lemony Snicket would use of chalk. And there you go. Fuck. Cat's cradle. That should be okay. Let's go back down to the bottom. Boss. Sudsy. You fire 2 things. Go you. Now you might think that these 2 spikes make it easier to get Sudsy's achievement. I'm guessing that they do, but it's so silly to get Sudsy's achievement this late. You probably have already gotten it. So all they really do is just provide extra cover in the long run. Also, Sudsy seems to charge at you at a more good time for him to try and intercept you. See? It's not just, you know, faster. Sudsy charges faster. He even gyrates faster, I think. Here comes the charge right about now. 1 shot. 2 shots. Use the apple. Oh, come on, I dodged. I apologize. I'm really not paying attention right now. At all. I'm just not even... The things on my screen are taking secondary notice right now in my brain. Which is something that shouldn't be happening if I wanted to try to do something with this. And yeah. That sucked so much. I know, fuck me. That did. It sucked way too bad. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And I'm beating myself up for it right now because what the fuck is wrong? I should have had some of that locked down. But I couldn't even get to the Woundwort Fortress that I could get to before. By the way, if you ever get to hard mode, Woundwort Fortress is now new. You want to take out the Globe Spitter first, then the Broog runners. Actually, you want to actually do the opposite now. If you think of the Woundwort Fortress as a clock, during normal mode you went clockwise. In hard mode, you want to go counterclockwise. The fort will always be something that you go for to at least make it stop producing the giant Woundwort. But do it in intervals. You want to get rid of the globe spitter and the bottom guys. If you do not get rid of the globe spitter, you will be in very big danger because of the new things it spits. The lower level things doesn't matter as much, and I'm going to chuck something at my cat. Because for some reason he's going crazy. Anyway, that was a horrible run into hard mode. It was one of the worst. You saw the candle though, at least. It's the only item I've ever found that gives you light radius up. I think it's the only one in game that gives light radius. There's not much else. One thing I know I'm going to try to be aiming for is recall, because of memory room for every floor. Always a memory room. Good. Great. Fantastic. I don't know about emptiness. It's good, but do I need it? No. Fog? No. Foam? Sometimes maybe, but no. So there you go. That was hard mode. It lives up to its name. Those strange gifted rooms that I have no idea what the fuck was up with that. But oh my god, what the hell? Gifted? And it didn't seem like they gave any more experience. It seemed like they were stuck with the floor's experience for enemies of their type. Like if I were to fight the giant Bruiser Broogs or Bruiser Woundwort who crushed through things on that floor, they would have given me about the same as those music guys. They just had the layout really bad with all those potato sacks in the way and the bouncing globes. It was a horrible layout for the room to try and deal with them, especially the champion. And you get an apple for your troubles. So that means that either the item drops are linked to the floors, maybe? Not the enemies? Anyway, that's going to do it for hard mode. When you come back, we might be doing hard mode, we might be doing easy mode. It depends on what the heck we're doing. Or normal mode, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I have to deal with something right now.